Good afternoon, Facebook family and YouTube friends. Today is Saturday, February the 8th. And I'm going to have to make this a really quick video if I can keep it under 5 minutes. But I'm racing to the gym. Anyway, yesterday I posted on my Facebook page an article from the Philadelphia Gay News. The article is about a 33-year-old man who was arrested and charged with statutory rape for having sexual relations with a 14-year-old boy. He's 33. The guy was accused of having sex with his 14. He met the guy on a phone application called Jacked. The guy was arrested and charged with statutory rape and 7 or 8 other felony criminal charges, and he was being held on $1 million bail. He's still being held on $1 million bail. The guy was also HIV positive, so they charged him with exposing an individual to HIV. So you have a 33-year-old HIV positive man who meets a 14-year-old kid on a phone app, and he goes and has sex with this kid. I don't know what led up to him being arrested and how all this how it came out that yet maybe the 14-year-old kid told, or I don't know. Anyway, a lot of people are upset at the 14-year-old kid. I don't get that. I have a lot of gay guys I have 3 Facebook accounts, and I have thousands of gay guys. And the vast majority of gay men were angry at this 14-year-old kid, saying that he probably asked for it. A 14-year-old kid, they claim could make wise decisions at 14 years of age, and that they don't need the government to prosecute this 33-year-old man, and that these charges should be dropped. Guys, I'm gonna say something, and I know it's gonna piss a lot of people off. But I've been actively involved in the gay community since I was 17 years of age. When I first came out, I could not understand why so many older individuals were interested in me. People in their 30s and 40s. Some people old enough to be my mother's age at the time. I didn't get that. I was like, why would I want to be with these old men, these older guys? And they were aggressively pursuing me. When I moved to Atlanta at 18 years of age, these older guys literally chased me down. I was a little kid. I mean, I was truly a little kid. I was a little small, skin and bones little kid when I moved to Atlanta at 18 years of age. I was a little kid. Everywhere I went, I was ID'd. So a lot of the clubs at the time let people 18 years and older in. Some of them, back then, they really didn't care. They had a gay club, they would let you slide and come on in, even if you were under the age of 21. So I didn't understand that, but as a 43-year-old man, I get it now. Over the years, I've watched many of my friends chase after teenage kids under the age of 18. Kids 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years of age. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've watched many of my friends who are in their late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s pursuing these young teenage boys. And so I've sat back over the years and I said, wow, why are you with this little kid? Why would a grown man pursue a teenage boy? I never understood it. But on the same note, I have a lot of straight friends who have pursued and chased after young women, 16, 17, 18 years of age or younger, young girls. And I would always say, why are you with this young girl? I'm a very intellectual person. I like to analyze things. So when I see somebody with someone who's grossly underage, it makes you wonder. So I always thought in my mind, if I ever had teenage boys, if I ever had any kids, I would keep them away from the vast majority of gay guys, because I already know how this works. These older guys go after these young boys with Nikes, Air Jordans, their expensive cars that they drive, and they pursue these young boys. I've seen it 1,000 times. I've seen my friends who were doctors, lawyers, attorneys pursue these little kids, and I'm thinking, what do you want with this young child? We used to have pool parties at our house, and people would show up with these teenage boys. I'm like, dude, we serving liquor and alcohol here. You cannot have these kids here. Who is this child? Is this your son? Oh, he's of age. I'm like, well, if he's not over 21 years of age, he's going to have to leave this party. And Earl would always come to me and say, oh, somebody else done brought some young students. So I'd have to go over there and be the person that enforces to put them out this party. They couldn't sit up in that damn house with us. We having a pool party, people drinking liquor and hanging out, and God knows what else might go on, and here's these little kids here. No, I'm not taking that chance, that risk. These kids got to go. And I have seen this so often. I've seen this over and over and over and over. I have been in Atlanta 24 years. This is not something that's abnormal. I've seen this 1,000 times. Older men with young kids, then pick these boys up from wherever, and they run around with them, having relationships with these kids. I've seen it. I've seen it 1,000 times. So I know some people get offended by some of this stuff. I just have to speak the truth. Now, I'm not saying that these gay men are pedophiles, but clearly something's wrong with a grown man pursuing a young man between the age of 13 and 17 years of age. I think a pedophile would probably be a much younger child, maybe under the age of 13. But I don't know. But I can tell you from my own experiences, from what I've seen here in Atlanta, I've seen grown men pursuing, having relationships, and chasing after young men under the age of 17. I've seen it 1,000 times. I've seen it so often that as if I were a father and I had teenage boys, I would not bring them around my gay friends. I would not bring them around any gay adult that I knew. And on that same note, if I had young women who were teenagers, I wouldn't bring them around my straight friends or any straight man for that matter. I'd have to protect my children. And I think that we have to understand anyone under the age of 17 is still a child. I don't care how big, I don't care how much facial hair, I don't care. They're still children. And we have to respect that. But some people, you all don't have respect for children because you see a chance to take advantage of someone. This man in this article that people were defending, this man, 33 years of age, with a 14-year-old boy, I hope he rots in jail. Then he was HIV positive. I hope he rots in that jail cell because he deserves to be there. When that 33-year-old man went over there and saw that was a little kid over there, he should have got up and left. But he went on and had sex with this young man. Somehow or another, somebody found out about it. This 14-year-old kid's parents found out about it and locked the man up. And on top of that, he's a gay porn star specializing in bareback sex. So it makes me wonder, did they use condoms? I doubt it. The man don't want to use condoms. This man at 33 years old made it clear he don't like condoms. So he was a HIV positive, 33-year-old man meeting a little kid at 14 years of age. They need to throw his ass under the jailhouse. Again, this is just my opinion. This video is way longer than I wanted it to be, but I want to get my point across. When I was a 17-year-old kid at the clubs in Cincinnati, Ohio, them grown-ass men pursued me like crazy, and I couldn't understand it. But now as an adult, I get it. I understand. You got a lot of adults who are very interested in having sex with teenage boys. I get it. And it's not right. Anyway, if you like my videos, please click like. I would love to read your feedback. I'm racing out of here to get to this gym. Share my videos with family members and friends. I do these videos because I want to create conversation and debate and talk about my life experiences. I like to keep things truthful and honest. I'm going to keep it real. I've seen this 1,000 times. Grown men, 30, 40, 50 years of age, with underage teenage boys. Is it right? You know it isn't right. Why would they do such a thing? Let me not forget, quite a few of my friends have been arrested and charged for having sex with these teenage boys and have served time in prison and now are registered sex offenders. They got what they had coming. You mess with somebody underage, the law's clear. You're going to jail. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I'm out of here. Bye.